Hey guys, so today I'm here with a what I eat in a day pregnancy edition. It's so crazy to think that I am in my 9th month. Time just whizzed by and I could literally give birth at any given second. Especially since I'm carrying twins and they usually are known for coming earlier than singleton. So I could give birth today, I could give birth tomorrow, next week, who knows, right? So that's exciting. But I wanted to make a video and show you guys the types of things that I'm eating right now. And a lot of you always ask me what I'm eating on a plant-based diet during this pregnancy. These past couple weeks, my appetite has dwindled so much. So it's kind of gotten to the point where I have to force myself to eat 3 square meals a day because I just don't have the space. I feel like I don't have the space to accommodate a lot of food, and just in general I don't find myself wanting to eat very much. So it's been a bit of a task to keep myself on track, make sure that I'm getting in enough nutrients for these babies. So that's that. But anyway, let me show you guys a typical day of what I eat, all plant-based. Let's jump right into it. Okay, breakfast time. I'm making a veggie tofu scramble. So here I'm chopping up some fresh onion, drizzle some olive oil in my pan, add the onion along with some mushrooms, spinach, and a dollop of minced garlic. Saute that up for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna take my tofu, and I always use extra firm. For one serving, I take about 1/3 of what's in the package, and then I crumble with my hands right into the pan. And I like my scramble extra hard, so I cook this until there is absolutely no moisture left in the pan. Then I season it all up. I typically use turmeric, nutritional yeast, a little Cajun seasoning, onion powder, and garlic powder. And then pairing it with avocado brings out the flavor so much. I literally have to have avocado when I make this, otherwise it just tastes incomplete to me. So I got my avocado, I added some salt and pepper. I also added some red pepper flakes. To drink, I went with a shake for an extra boost of protein. Now, in the earlier part of my pregnancy, I showed you guys I used a protein powder like this to make my own blends. But these days, to make things more simple and quick, I've been reaching for this plant-based protein drink instead. It's okay, it's not terrible. Plus, it's packed with protein, which is super important for me to get during this twin pregnancy. So I try to just gulp this down quickly. But anyway, this was my breakfast. And while this doesn't seem like a massive amount of food, it did take me almost 30 minutes to finish this plate. I had to keep pacing myself because, like I said, these days I feel so full so fast. A few hours later, I had a light snack. I made a fresh fruit bowl. I had previously cut up a pineapple into chunks. Then I peeled and sliced a mango. Threw it all in a bowl along with some blueberries. I made a hot cup of raspberry leaf tea to go with it because supposedly when you drink this towards the end of your pregnancy, it helps to strengthen the uterus to prepare for labor. And I drank this during my previous pregnancy, and I just figured I'd keep it going with this one too. So I had some raspberry leaf tea. I just had it with water, no sweetener, anything like that. When lunchtime rolled around, I decided to make a roasted veggie quinoa platter. Took some broccolini I had in the freezer, added some carrots and cauliflower, drizzled on a nice helping of olive oil, seasoned with onion powder, black pepper, and soy sauce. Gave it a good mix. Transferred to a parchment-lined baking sheet and roasted at 350 degrees for about 15 minutes. While that was in the oven, I prepared this tricolor quinoa. I simply added rinsed quinoa to a pot of vegetable broth, brought it to a boil, then I covered and let it simmer until the liquid evaporated and the quinoa was fully cooked. And quinoa is another great plant-based source of protein, so I always like to get in my quinoa anytime I can. I topped with the roasted veggies, and then anytime I make this, I absolutely have to add tahini. It is a non-negotiable. Pulled out another of the protein shakes, and that was my lunch. Finally, for dinner, I went with homemade pinto bean burgers that I had previously made and frozen. Super convenient, cooks up really fast. Placed it in a pan with some olive oil and cooked for about 3 minutes on each side. To go with my burger, I sliced up a potato into wedges, added some pepper, garlic powder, Cajun seasoning, and cornstarch. tossed it, fried them up in some vegetable oil, and they turned out so crispy and golden and perfect and so tasty. Assembled my pinto bean burger, and that was dinner. Now the burger was absolutely delicious, but again, I felt super full after just a few bites, so I only finished about half of it, but I was able to polish off all of my fries, so I'm taking my wins wherever I can get them. Oh, and it's not pictured here, but I just had some lemon water to wash it all down. All right, so that wraps up a typical day of what I'm eating right now in my 9th month of pregnancy. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you on my next video. Peace.